I'm like, what's up? And I remember she was like, I'm so sick. And that's how she sounded on the phone. And I was like, Kim, why do you sound like that?
Yeah.
Orlando Brown just sent the entire internet on fire after he revealed the extremely disturbing way that Diddy lures his victims in and forces them into partaking in his Illuminati rituals in exchange for him to get more rich and famous. There have been a lot of allegations thrown around recently about Diddy's behavior and how he tricks a lot of people, especially naive guys, into becoming his boy toys in the name of mentorship. Orlando even went as far as to claim that Diddy forced him into having one of these ritualistic freak-offs. And people believe that this is one of the reasons Orlando has severe mental health and substance issues. What's even crazier is that despite all his victims who have come out and the long list of people who have been forced into this ritualistic Illuminati stuff, he's still a free man, and people feel like he's being protected by the industry. Some people are even going as far as alleging that the death of Kim Porter was nothing but an Illuminati ritual to make Diddy some more money. After all, when her funeral happened, he literally never let anybody close to the casket.
She came over to my house 50 times. 50 of those 50 times her phone was blowing up, and it was him. This was constantly.
So this is they're not together though at this point.
They're
right?
not together, but it was almost like they were together. I didn't like the dynamic of what I was seeing. Like, I knew that it was causing her pain.
And Cassie, you got a lot of people that feel like Diddy, he probably has something to do with Kim Porter death, and they want the police to reopen her case. How you feel about that?
My man, I wish, for the sake of Kim's family, because bruh, if you know what I know, he put Kim in a gold casket. Then has security, 24-hour security at the funeral home, so nobody would go in there and touch the casket or take Kim out of there. I think that they should reopen her case and have an independent pathologist look at everything about her so she can rest in peace. So I know people, paperwork, and this other young lady on the internet, they are spearheading the reopening of Kim's case. And I hope they do.
As most of y'all probably don't know just yet, but Orlando Brown wasn't always the erratic sugarhead that we all know him to be today. He was actually one of the lead actors in Disney's hit TV show, That's So Raven. And for a minute, it looked like his career was gonna be very big. However, shortly after the show wrapped in 2007, his mental health started to decline rapidly. That same year, he got arrested for substance possession in Houston, but he denied being the owner of this stuff. Shortly after this, he got in trouble again when he was caught driving under the influence. He got arrested after that and put into prison for 27 days after failing to show proof that he completed a 180-day court-ordered alcohol education class. Then there was that really disturbing audio that leaked of him throwing a woman and her entire family's life.
You, your mama, your daughter, and
He later went to rehab in 2016, but got pulled back into his raging addiction and ended up arrested again in 2018. People started to wonder if the real reason why Orlando was such a mess was because he was forced to partake in some Illuminati activities in the industry. Orlando later confirmed these rumors during a sit-down interview, where he said he saw a lot of disturbing things in the industry that traumatized the hell out of him.
Things that will make you buckle, bro. They make you buckle, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, cause man, people done lost their families, bro. People done lost their kids and people.
But Orlando didn't stop there, because he also put Diddy on blast again for sleeping with him and trying to recruit him into indulging in these ritualistic freak-off sessions. Honestly, from the way Orlando described it, it sounded like SA, and it happened way more than just once.
Yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshka smash. You gave me the ooshka smuaf, the smooth smash. Diddy. Yeah, son. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gave me the ooshka smuash. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the ooshka smuash.
And
That whoosh-gosh wash. You know what I'm talking about, Diddy?
And people, adults, the moms, the dads, right there on Target commercials, right there on Walmart commercials, and you're looking at the people that are missing, and they're smiling like they're happy, but they're going back to hell. I just think that, people just need to realize what they're looking at when they're watching the television. Everything is right in front of you. The revolution was televised, and don't nobody give a shit.
this interview, one of the big things that made its rounds all over the internet, went completely viral, was some things you had to say about Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
And there was also, shortly after that, there was an old video that was kind of going viral. And it was 50 Cent, and where he says he was at a party with Diddy. And he was mad at Diddy because Diddy offered to take him shopping. And he felt like that was only something like you would do for a female.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He wanted to take the guy shopping. What an idiot for turning him down.
So you're not turning Diddy down if he wants to take you shopping?
We going shopping, bro. We going shopping. But at the party, I'm going to be in my corner with my little Ciroc, and you have your fun, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I deserve to be there. But other than that, I'm cool, bro. Y'all have y'all fun, man. Y'all chilling. I'm knowing what's going on. Y'all chill. I'm chilling.
But see, Orlando ain't the only one that Diddy introduced to these Illuminati rituals. People also believe he was trying to do the same thing to YK Osiris when he flew him to Jamaica for a secret vacation. These rumors of YK getting introduced to Diddy's world started back in 2021 when he and Diddy were caught vacationing together in Jamaica. YK even reposted a very seductive photo of Diddy shirtless in the pool on his IG with the prayer hand emojis, almost like he was worshiping Diddy and being grateful for something. He later posted a photo of him getting a massage while laying down naked with the caption, "Listening to that Diddy, eating good fruit in the beautiful weather." Not only that, y'all, but he also posted this since deleted photo of him seductively leaning in to eat a bunch of fruits, which people think was taken by Diddy. People believe this was some kind of initiation ritual that Diddy flew him out for, and that some kind of intimacy went down between them on that trip. And if this is true, then it explains why he would randomly post Diddy with them prayer hand emojis. The Illuminati is supposed to help elevate the career of those people, so he was probably thanking Diddy for allowing him into that world. And then there was also Brashear Gray, who people suspected was initiated into this mess by Diddy and Will Smith. Brashear was initially discovered by talent manager Charlie Mack, who later became his manager. Charlie pulled a couple strings and got Brashear the chance to audition for the role of Hakeem in Empire, which later became the role that blew up his whole career. Charlie later introduced Brashear to Will Smith to mentor him into becoming a big Hollywood star, and right after Brashear was given to Will also introduced Brashear to Diddy because Brashear wanted to be a rapper, and that's when things went south. Now at the time, many people didn't realize how disturbing this link up was because we didn't know half the things we know about Diddy today. Will and Diddy were straight up manipulating Brashear in the name of mentorship, and this was later confirmed by Jaguar Wright, who revealed that Will and Diddy lured these young men into freak-offs by lying to them, saying he gonna mentor them, only to end up indulging in these weird ritualistic Illuminati sessions. She even recalled the time where Brashear and Meek Mill reportedly ran out of Will Smith's house screaming for help after one of these sessions.
Well, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills, Brashear Gray, left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed the help.
And while we're on the topic of Meek Mill, there have also been speculations over the past couple of months that Diddy also initiated him into them freak-offs. In fact, there was a really disturbing audio of this alleged freak-off, and at the time of it being leaked, it was reported that the video was recorded by one of Diddy's ex-bodyguards.
Champagne was spiked, son. Like, all the champagne was spiked. Everybody was passed the out. I don't drink, so I was playing that shit off like I don't drink. I smoke. Like I smoke and I had my own, but like everybody was passed out. Yo, Diddy had that man in the room. Look, yes, I put my ear to the door and I brought the phone because Diddy started going in overdrive. I ain't know what the was going on, but I just heard balls slapping against cheeks. I heard struggling to take. I heard being like, yeah, daddy. When he started all that daddy this and daddy that, and then I heard some hollering and struggling. Like, yeah, I kept the phone there and I recorded all this because I was like, this Diddy.
Everybody kind of knew back in the day that Meek Mills and Puff was a little too friendly. Anytime two rappers or two people in the industry come dressed up alike on more than one occasion.
Do y'all remember that video of Meek in the pool with his back arched, as if he was trying to relieve some pain down there, while Diddy recorded him and called him daddy?
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Jaguar Wright later came out of the woodworks and revealed that the audio was actually recorded by Nicki Minaj back when she was with Meek.
And if Milk running the around, talking about expensive pain
now,
in his
wait, this is Philly you're talking about now. Wait a minute, Jack.
Meek.
Wait a minute.
He's a f***ing Fruit Loop. He Diddy-fied.
This is Philly.
He's a deep fried period. He Diddy-fied. He Diddy-fried. He the Diddy do-I-bop. Meek. Real rap.
You think that audio that they put out was real?
Yeah, that was him. Nicki put that out there. That Nicki recorded that at the freak off in the Calabasas.
Man.
She been waiting to drop that shit on Meek.
Oh.
She just wasn't gonna tell nobody it was Diddy. But now that Diddy out there, why not?
So then who's the guy who's claiming he recorded it?
Oh, somebody that got paid?
Yeah, he said like I was standing
somebody
outside the
that
door.
got paid.
Yeah.
So as y'all can see, Diddy lies to these men that he has enough power to send their career to new heights, only for them to end up stuck in some ritualistic freak-offs in the Illuminati cult. If you notice, most of these men have never been the same since Diddy introduced them to this stuff. Orlando is now a raging sugarhead whose acting career is in the gutter. Brashear has also been caught up in a lot of legal issues and his career is in shambles. Meek has never been in the same and his career is also in the gutter too. Mind you, this don't even include all of the people that he's essayed and allegedly unalived. There have also been reports suggesting that aside from him sacrificing these young boys, he also sacrificed the life of his late baby mama Kim Porter, and everyone that started off with him in the industry. At the time of Kim's death, it was reported that she died from pneumonia, but a lot of people didn't believe this at all, especially because of the conflicting autopsy report by the coroner who was initially in charge of the case, Ed Winter. He suggested that Kim was because there were toxins found in her body that suggested that she may have been poisoned. However, before he could even pull through with the investigation, he got thrown off the case and later died mysteriously. One of Kim's best friends, Sahara, recently fueled the allegations about Kim's death being a sacrifice when she revealed that Diddy was mixed up in a lot of very dark spiritual things, and that Kim was the only light in his life.
Stuff after she transitioned, a lot of stuff came to light that almost I feel like she was kind of hiding in a way. He was a bad dude, you know? He was a bad dude. And the thing is that Kim was ride or die for him. He offered her $1 million once. Like, he could feel that she was disconnecting from him. And he like called her like crying, hysterical, please, I can't, don't, Kim, I'll give you $1 million. I'll give you $1 million. Like, she should have just gotten that money, but she never did. She told me she didn't like his scent. But on the other hand, she loved him, but she said he's not the same person he used to be. So like, he changed. Because it was all about what kind of place is Puff in? Like, is he in the light or is he in the dark? Like, that was basically like the constant, like, oh yeah, he's back to normal. He's back to himself.
In fact, when Diddy started dating Cassie and parading her around, Sahara said that Kim told her she felt sorry for Cassie because Cassie had no idea the hell that she was about to be put through. Sahara even went as far as to straight up accuse Diddy of using Kim as a sacrifice to please the demons that he worships.
She calls me that day. She's like, I can't go. I'm like, why? She's like, Puff called. Like, he wants me to go to the Turks and Caicos. And she's like, I gotta go. And I was like, okay. But what was weird is that something about her was kind of off. Like, so he's good, but suddenly she's not, you know?
Right.
And then it was
right.
his 50th birthday, and we were supposed to go to the party together. And she had like called me 3 times being like, you're coming, right? And I'm like, I'm coming. And then the day of the party, she never called me. And I was like, that's weird. And then I called her and she's like, yeah, yeah, you know, the girls came in town. And I was like, okay. So that's kind of weird. And then I remember seeing pictures of her at the party and I'm like, yo, this like doesn't even look like her. Like something's weird. And then through a few days later, she's really sick. And she's like, oh man, I have this like crazy flu. And I called her, I'm like, what's up? And I remember she was like, I'm so sick. And that's how she sounded on the phone. And I was like, Kim, why do you sound like that?
Yeah.
Like, this was somebody that would be like, she was like, her voice had a melody. She'd be like, hey, hey, hey. And like, she sounded like this like guttural, weird sound. And I was like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And so then I remember I texted her, I don't know, the next day. And I'm like, Kim, are you okay? And she goes, Kimberly down. Is what she wrote in the text message.
Yeah.
It's like weird. And then the next day she was gone.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
seriously? Whoa.
So honestly, I mean, Vanessa, what I thought it was like, this is like a spiritual death. Like some shit went down. Like I felt like whatever weird shit was in him was in her. I mean, I'm telling you, his energy was so dark. During like the funeral and all that, I couldn't even say hello to him.
Now, as usual, people had their own thoughts about this. Like this person who said, there were 2 autopsies done on Kim. One coroner ruled it a homicide, and the doctor that ended up mysteriously crashing and dying in a car accident. And the second one was where they ruled it pneumonia. Another person said, I don't care what anybody says. Sean P. Diddy Combs sacrificed Christopher Wallace and Kim Porter as a sacrifice. He a homicide and an Illuminati puppet. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Diddy getting exposed for sacrificing all these people for fame? And do y'all think all his victims who he sacrificed will ever be the same again? Y'all then knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.